let's turn to another W word. This weekend in band. A light week, only because Texas has a heavy week in other aspects. This one's going to be fun because I think we all know who's winning this one. The Mid-Atlantic Regional in Newark, Delaware. Is this going to be a certain band's like 7th or 8th consecutive regional win?
Yes. I think it's... I don't want to misspeak this time.
Someone put it in...
I misspoke last time.
Yeah, they corrected you in the comments.
But it will be a large single-digit number.
It'll be the second consecutive 2A band winning a regional? Are they 2A?
Yeah, they're
Kiski
2A.
area? 2A? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's second?
Norwin.
Are they from Delaware? Pennsylvania?
No, they're Pennsylvania. Kiski area and Norwin historically always like go back and forth. Kiski area has been getting the better of them pretty consistently recently, and especially this year. I think early season, like before even the BOA regional, Kiski area beat them by like 2 or 3 points at a local contest. So I think Kiski, this is pretty safely Kiski areas, but Norwin will be a strong
second. And they both
second.
won AA when Tarpin's not there at Grand Nationals, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we'll expect that one.
I would.
Oh, go ahead.
My third place.
Oh, third place. Here we go.
That's probably going to be wrong.
But it's okay. Put it out there.
But it's okay. It's
embrace chaos.
I'm giving a shout out to Hickory,
Virginia. Yes, they've been a traditionally strong program. That doesn't surprise me that they could get third. Now, if they get second, is that a surprise over the Norwin?
That'd be
Norwegians.
That would be that'd be pretty shocking.
But are you saying it couldn't happen? Are you prepared to say right now there's no way Hickory can get third place?
No, you mean second place?
Yes, that's what I meant. Second place, Aaron.
I mean, I would have also said there's no way McNeil doesn't make finals.
We need to start making like financial bets.
Embrace chaos.
We need to start doing like college football fans. If this team doesn't win, I'm gonna do this.
You should put betting over under on placements.
Hey, should we introduce betting in Gem? I mean,
No.
we're not really
No.
I mean, not between us. What if we set odds? What if we were Las Vegas? What if we were the odds setters?
Over under 6.5.
Let us know in the comment section down below. We can pretend casino money. All right. I guess there's a super regional show. I don't really know much about it. Not a lot of good bands go from it.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Super Regional.
Is that even a regional anymore?
Isn't that like at some random high school stadium?
Some random high school stadium that only has like a 200 capacity.
I mean, how many Super Bowls has that stadium won? I mean, not that the Alamo Dome has ever won any, but we'll count the Spurs World Championships for that one because the Spurs did play in the Alamo Dome. The Indy Super Regional. Is there any reason to think a certain band's not going to win? Are you going to hate?
Yeah, I have sorry.
Whoa. You heard it here first.
Don't be too hasty.
Aaron Blackley just said...
No, I was going to say I would have Avon win.
Avon in first. Wow, Willie, do you agree with that?
Yes.
What are the captions? Who's winning what captions?
I think it'll
Everything.
be a sweep. Yeah, Avon sweep. Get out the brooms.
Wow, all right, that's boring. Who's second?
Dustpans.
Caramel.
Yeah, Carmel.
Carmel, all right.
Caramel.
Third?
Blue
Blue
Springs.
Springs.
Interesting. All right. Do you think Blue Springs could pull an upset? What are the odds? What are the odds? Give me a percentage that Blue Springs could pull the upset and get second. Not
No.
first.
Give me like minus the betting odds. Minus two.
Well, you do it to
200.
me. What do you think? Is what is Carmel? Negative? What would you say?
I think Carmel is minus 250.
250?
Yeah, minus 250.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
know how this
Blue
works.
Springs is like a plus.
So basically, the team with
300.
the negative is the team that you would say they're favored by 7. So, like on a football, if you see the Packers are not, but the Packers are favored over the Cowboys -7, that means that they're going to score 7 points more than the Cowboys would. So you're assuming.
And then there's also betting odds, which is minus 200.
I don't know betting odds of that. Give me scoring points.
Okay.
Like how many points does Carmel? Would you say beats Blue Springs?
1.
Just one.
I'm going to say less than a point.
All right.
I'm going to say less than a point.
So you would say the odds are -1, and you would say negative.
Negative point.
Ooh.
6.
0.6. All right. We got to remember this. 0.6 and -1 is Blue Springs. Now, covering the spread means Blue Springs gets third, but is closer than 0.6 or 0.1. So you can still win by losing. Wow. All right. So you don't think Blue Springs gets within 0.6. You don't think Blue Springs gets within 0.1.
But it can very easily
1.0.
1.0.
Maybe
yeah, negative 1.0. And he's negative 0.6.
It can maybe be an upset too.
You laid the odds down.
Yeah.
You laid the odds. This is fun.
Well,
you know what? You really got me excited. I don't gamble.
But the spread.
I don't. You know who else I think got really excited? Computer and our audio technician friend, because both of them are degenerate gamblers. And now that we're allowing you to gamble, you know what? We should gem bookie. I like this. Anyway, why don't you like betting on band, Blackley?
I don't like betting in general. I think gambling's bad.
Ever since
Every day you get in that car, you're gambling.
Ever since Dan Campbell sold my parlay
What?
2 years ago in the playoffs, I've not placed a single bet since.
Oh my gosh!
Let us know in the comment section down
below.
Dan Campbell. You should have kicked the field goal. Would have won $850.
Is Blue Springs going to cover the spread, the 0.6 or the 0.1? Or sorry, yeah, -1, -0.6.
I think they're definitely going to cover the 0.1.
No,
But I don't know what that
1.0.
Oh, sorry, 0.0.
Yeah,
1.0.
big difference.
Yeah, they're
All
definitely going to cover the.
Got to remember this. All right. The real show this weekend. The show taking place all over the great state of Texas. It's the area round of UIL. For those who don't know, we basically have 4 rounds to declare a state champion region. Some states would call it evaluations. That's where you get your 1, 2, or 3. If you get a 1, you advance to area. Then area prelims, everyone competes, and then they take, depending on how many bands, 10 finalists, could be 7 finalists, could be 12. No. They do 12?
They do 12.
Wow, could do 12. You could have no finalists. You get 1 run and they pick the champion. Usually if you only have 2 bands advancing, right? 2 bands or less, 2 bands or 1. Doesn't really matter. Then you get to round 3 area finals, and then they take 1 band for every 5 that advance to state. And then you go to state prelims and then state finals. It's some bands literally had state championships this week. South Carolina, Catawba Ridge just won state championship. Yeah. We go on until, well, the 7, like 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then like 7, 8, 9 or something like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we go deep. Yeah. Pause into the calendar. So we're not going to go area by area. Apologies to everyone that's watching in all the areas. But what are some bands, areas, competitions to look out for? I'll start it off because we teased it earlier. South Grand Prairie is in Area B. Mm-hmm. Did they make finals last year at Area?
No,
they did not. Now, based on how they performed at the Mansfield Preview of Champions and the Duncanville Marching Invitational, would you suggest that South Grand Prairie is a lock for area finals?
I think they would be. Sorry, I'm pulling up my spreadsheet right now.
Just pull it up faster.
And also, before talking about all the areas, there are new sheets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, well, you should butt it in there. Jeez, all right.
New sheets
for 4A, 5A, and 6A, right?
Yes.
Can you tell everyone what the sheets are? We still get 5 judges, right?
Yes.
5 judges for area.
It is, you have brass, woodwinds, percussion for the music, and then you have 2 visual judges.
Two visual judges, and everyone does judge an element of content and design, right? Like it's in their sub-captions. Yeah, I think it's like the last box. Mm-hmm. So you still have 3 music judges, but instead of taking it all in, you just take in percussion, woodwinds, or brass, which will help and hurt some of these programs that we're going to talk about as we look into this area preview.
I think it's a great improvement for over the last sheets.
Yes,
much great improvement because
like if you look into the nitty gritty, like the numbers that the judges are handing out, some judges, like you can tell that they're trying to actually individually judge brass, woodwinds, and percussion,
right?
And they give different scores, but some of them are just like whatever. That's how you get like Hebron beating Marcus in percussion,
right? Which makes no sense. But
and like I saw a few years ago, like a 1-1-12-1-1.
Well, this is definitely better because when you advance to the state marching contest, you basically have this same. Now, how many judges are at state? 6?
7.
7, which were brass, percussion, woodwinds,
music
ensemble,
percussion,
visual. Already said
visual,
that.
individual,
and then content design.
Yeah.
So this is going to be good because if you're a traditionally strong program at insert instrument here, that's definitely going to help you, and it's not a surprise when you go to state finals and you have last place in percussion and then like top half everything else, or first place percussion and then everything else is in the mix. All right, so South Grand Prairie, Aaron the Truth Blackley, a lock for area finals in Area B. Just jump around and what do you got? What do you got for us, Aaron?
Well, just going off of Area B, like I was thinking like, oh, maybe South Grand Prairie can make state, but I mean, they take 4 to state. They got 21 bands, got a 1.
Yep.
You got Capel.
Yep.
You got Keller.
Yep.
You got Timber Creek.
Yep.
You got LD Bell.
Who's the weakest on that?
Timber Creek.
Who's the second weakest?
LD Bell.
Really? You would put LD Bell?
Who'd you? It was Capel,
Keller,
Keller,
Bell, and Creek.
maybe.
So is Capel the strongest one? Capel?
Yes.
So you put Keller as number 2.
I think Keller and Bell are pretty close.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was like. Because Keller.
You know
and
what?
Bell
I'm
are
going to
very
say
close.
Bell's going to get second,
I can
just
see it.
to spite you. All right.
I mean, how's their percussion?
Ooh,
Well, Keller's percussion is...
this
Yeah,
is
this is where it
all
gets-
changes
This is
it.
gonna be
Oh
Yeah,
my
this
gosh!
is-
Well, how's South Grand Prairie's percussion?
the reason why they tied with... They got top 2 in all the captions except woodwinds and percussion, which they got 8th in at Duncanville. So...
Oh, you know what? They're washed. I'm just kidding.
I mean, this is gonna.
This is the first time
This is
they've
gonna
ever
mess
been...
with a
This
bunch
is
of
going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing
Yeah.
because. Anyway, continue. I don't want to. I don't want to belittle programs. I don't. It's not what I do. But as percussionists, I think it's about time that we are awarded on equal footing. Like
Yes.
to have a strong percussion like Marcus used to have when they were only about percussion, and now they're everything. A Cedar Ridge, a Cedar Park, like every basically Austin area programs. You know, like you have these programs with strong percussion, and it counts like this much in your show. Now it can help you immensely and also hurt you immensely. So continue, Matt, Andrew, Aaron. Wow,
Andrew.
I don't even know where Andrew came from.
Who's Andrew?
I don't know.
Okay.
Matthew. Marin. All right, continue.
Area D, I think is going to be... I mean, it's Area D, that 6A Area D, that's the one with you got a...
Area D is such
Ronald Reagan,
Sure.
CTJ,
Oh.
Round Rock ISD.
Wow.
Got Bowie.
Oh.
You got Moen G. Johnson.
Oh my gosh.
So it
And
is
how many are coming out of that area?
5.
Okay, so 5 bands. Who are they? Who are they? Who are the 5?
Well, I would say there's only 2 bands that are
Who are your locks?
locks. Ronald Reagan
Aaron's lock of the week.
and Dripping Springs.
So who's winning it? Ronald or Dripping? I'm going to call the upset.
I think Dripping Springs.
I think Dripping-
because of the new sheets.
Yeah,
Like,
Dripping
if-
Springs is very well rounded. They don't particularly suffer in any caption.
No.
Round Rock or Ronald Reagan, struggles this year. Their brass and woodwinds aren't quite as strong as they have been in the past, so I could see them taking a little bit. Their percussion's pretty solid, but Dripping
always
Springs
solid.
also has solid percussion.
But I also, Reagan relies so much on electronic stuff that the percussion can sometimes get overwhelmed by that, even though if it is complementary, whereas Dripping is more of a traditional type. You know what? I think Dripping wins it. I think Dripping gets first. Ronald Reagan gets second, probably. So those are your locks out of the 5. And then what's next?
This is where it gets fun because you have Cedar Ridge. I think they're, out of the bands that are not locks, they're the safest.
I would agree.
I think they have a really good brass section. Percussion, though, I mean, chances are they're going to win percussion.
I don't think there's a chances. I think they're, I would be shocked if we.
And then visual, they're also
video for them
they're
for
also
like
pretty
earlier.
strong visually, so I think they're pretty safe.
I wish we could find out what Cedar Ridge would have scored like with their exhibition at TMC.
Oh, they.
Well, their exhibition at TMC is always
That's true.
always
That's
their
true,
worst
they're
run of the
tired.
season. 'Cause they've
Could
been
Cedar
doing-
Ridge get second?
Yes,
Yeah.
I could see it.
I can see it too. All right, so Cedar Ridge third. All right, I buy it. Who's next? I mean,
After this is like where it's like, okay, anything could happen.
you'd have to say Bowie, right?
Did you
I
say
don't know.
MGJ yet?
I haven't said MGJ yet. However, Moen G. Johnson, you look at the percussion results at TMC.
Yeah,
They
the
were
percussion
fifth,
is.
they were
15th in
they were
prelims.
last in prelims.
Yeah, no.
and-
15th in prelims
Oh.
and then last in finals.
Gotcha, that's
And
what
there's
it
a
was.
pretty big gap between them and 11th.
Yeah.
So there's a
who was 11th in percussion? Churchill won percussion.
No, they got second in
that's what
percussion.
Churchill was second in
Behind
percussion.
Vista.
But like,
and above Vandergrift.
and you just like look at the other drum lines.
Who was above Vandergrift?
Churchill percussion at TMC.
I don't think we should talk about percussion at TMC then.
But,
all right.
I don't know, but I mean, there's that consistency.
So it's questionable.
Yeah,
so that's a weakness.
And you just look at the drum lines in Area D. There's a lot. We got Reagan, Dripping Springs, as we've talked about. Cedar Ridge, obviously. McNeil has a really solid drum line.
McNeil's second best drum line in that area?
I would say so. Drum line.
Yeah, drum line wise, yes.
Westwood has really solid percussion. Churchill, I mean, you saw their allegedly.
Oh, that could throw a wrench in so many things.
Yeah, Churchill apparently has really good percussion now.
Rick Astorga, good guy. Shout out Texas State.
And then
So who's fourth? Bowie?
Bowie's,
don't know.
Bowie's like there's like another group where it's like they're really solid all around. Like McNeil, Bowie, CTJ. I don't think they have particular strengths. McNeil percussion. But they're so well rounded that they could just like Gene Johnson gets a 10 in percussion. Like that could throw a wrench in things. And then you have Westwood, the West Woodwinds.
The West Woodwinds.
Incredible. I think they should win Woodwinds if they don't.
McDrums.
Yeah. Like
my God.
It's going to be crazy.
I remember talking after seeing that McNeil missed Waco finals, and we were like, you know what? It would be really funny if they just made state. After that.
It's like wild. I do not know how to predict this contest.
Has McNeil made state? They haven't, right?
No. This would be their first time.
We were close when I wrote for him. Anyway, so let's play a different game. Who wins each caption? Who wins woodwinds?
Westwood.
Who wins brass?
Dripping Springs.
Dripping.
Who wins percussion?
Cedar
Ridge.
Who wins content and design?
It's,
wait, that's not on there. Sorry, that's not on there.
It'll just be visual.
Probably wins
judges.
Who wins visual?
Reagan.
Caption split across the board.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, so at that point, those are the bands that are going.
There are two visual judges.
But you put them together, right?
Yeah, you put them together, but I don't think it's going to be a 1-1. I think there's going to be some like 1-3.
It'll average out to
it's going to be like a 1-3 or a 1-4.
Wow. Any other areas that are going to be a lot of fun to watch? I mean, they're all going to be fun.
I mean, Area J, with having a proper percussion judge there. Marcus has a pretty good chance at winning.
So who's Area J for those of us?
That is going to be Flower Mound, Marcus, and Hebron, and then whoever gets fourth, which could be any number of bands. It could be Prosper, it could be Wiley, it could be McKinney Boyd.
It could be Wiley East.
It could be Wiley East.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
All right, so in that area, I would
Waco
put Marcus winning drums. Easy. Who wins music?
Well, brass and woodwinds would probably...
who wins brass?
That would probably go to Hebron.
And woodwinds would go to brass too? Hebron also?
Yes, I think so.
Who wins visual?
Visual Flower Mound.
So caption split of sorts.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah. But I'm just really excited to see these results. I'm excited to be really mad at some of them too.
Well, I'm excited for directors to be really mad about them too. Because remember, for those of you that don't know how changes in UIL work, they're all director driven, and the directors vote on them. So you can't complain about the rules that you voted for. Like you wanted this. Now, what I also like, which is going to be frustrating,
I can't get away with having weak percussion.
And now, just like college football and NFL coaches, they're getting fired left to right. And this isn't going to happen in marching band, or is it? But if you make finals or don't make finals because of a certain caption, you can literally go up like, "Hey, man, we didn't make finals because of you." I know you wouldn't say it that way, but the reality is, you can see if a percussion section, and I'm a percussionist, so I'll just speak about percussion. You can see if you get 1 2 1 2 2 1 3 12th, like you see it, it's right there. And if you think I'm exaggerating about stuff like that, I might be exaggerating about the 12th. But how many state championships were decided because the percussion was not up to par with the rest of us?
Already like two.
I know. I was being facetious. I knew the answer to that. And so how many programs? I mean, there's a program that I'm thinking of that was relatively fine, and then percussion was dead last in state finals. So numbers don't lie. All right. Any other area surprises or things that we're looking forward to?
Shout out South Texas.
What do you call South Texas? The Valley or like
I
San
mean, it
Antonio?
depends on like what you're talking about.
Well, what are you talking? That's why I want you.
I'm talking about the area G.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Valley.
yeah,
I call it
the
the
Valley.
Valley. Even
That
though
was
it
like, is
encompasses-
Laredo the Valley?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
So I guess.
that's
Okay.
South Texas border. We can go with that.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, like Del Rio wasn't in that area. But anyways,
Right. How
Area
many
G.
are they taking this year? Because last year only took 2. Right.
They in 6A they had all 15 bands
Oh.
get a 1. Last year, 1 band got a 2, but they got a 1 this year.
Who was that?
United South.
Oh, okay.
So they're back to. I think they still took 3 last year because of bad judge rule.
I think you might be right.
Um,
Because it was JBA, Hannah,
Bad
and
judge rule.
PSJA.
I think so.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that because a band that I wrote for was doing well in prelims and didn't get taken in finals. But that's fine. We'll fix them.
So they're for sure taking 3 now.
Unless there's a bad judge.
I love
And
bad
then also,
judge
if you
rule.
go down to 5A area G,
Yeah.
every single band got a 1 there as well.
Okay, so how many will come out of that area?
So 28. There's 28 bands.
Wow,
so
5 bands. Is that
Mhm.
that's
I mean, that's the same that they got last year.
okay?
But
So that and besides Roma, who comes out of that area?
Harlingen South, probably the Sherryland schools.
Harlingen South. Have they been making come out of state, or are we
No.
expecting them to now because they've gotten
Yeah.
so good? Okay,
I
so
mean-
Roma, Harlingen South.
Probably the Sherryland schools.
Mhm.
Then that last spot could go to Lopez. It could go to, I think Porter made it last time. Gladys
Oh,
Porter.
yeah.
Rio Grande City,
Mhm.
James Pace.
Yeah.
That 5th spot I think is wide open, but if I would go ahead and guess Rio Grande City.
Okay.
At the moment.
Okay. All right. Any other area things? You look like you have a hot take to give Willie.
I'm interested to see what area is Vandy and Vista in? Is that
That's
H?
area H.
H?
Mhm.
I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. Like, who's going to
Yeah.
win that one? Because Vista has beaten Vandy at area quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then Vandy will just go and
Vandy.
beat him at state. But
Little Vandy
with the
all
new
over
with
the
the new
place.
sheets, I'm wondering how that's going to play
Yeah,
out.
because I mean,
brass, woodwinds,
percussion.
Percussion.
Vista Ridge probably wins percussion.
Agreed.
yeah,
I think Vandy wins visual.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
TMC.
yeah, TMC, but
When Leander won auxiliary from 7th place. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
yes,
anyways,
that
but, like,
competition.
You never know.
True.
I'm also kind
You
of
never know the
interested-
show that should have won in 2005. Continue.
I'm also kind of interested in. I think 3rd place is going to be Westlake. 4th place, Lake Travis. However, I think a lot of the San Antonio bands are catching up. I think most recently it was Brandeis.
Yeah.
They're not having as strong of a year this year as they have recently. However, I'm looking at bands like Taft, who had a really good finish at Vista Ridge. I don't know if something funny with the sheets could happen.
Is there a bad judge rule with the new sheets?
Yes, it is still that
It's
if
still-
I think it's top 2 or if 3 judges give them
So because it would be brass, woodwinds, and percussion. So if 2 of the 3 music judges put
And
them
then-
in state, right?
yeah
And then 1 of the visual judges, you have to have 3 of them: 2 music,
But
1
then
visual.
what if you have amazing brass, amazing woodwinds, but then your percussion stinks?
But if that's what keeps you out,
yeah
Yeah.
and then
Ooh, man.
But you also have to have at least 1 visual judge.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Wow, that's a very deep look into the area contest.
oh wait I wanted to say one
Oh
more
my
thing.
gosh, that's
Sorry.
why I kept asking, what do you have?
Tomorrow we get the last Region 6, which is region contest,
Oh my gosh.
which is happening in Abilene. And if there are 2 4As there, Big Spring and Snyder, both of them recently have been getting 1s.
Okay.
If they both get 1s, 25 bands make region, which is be the first time that 4A area A. That's your Pecos. You got Canyon ISD, so Canyon, Randall, West Plains, all recent 5A state finalists.
And El
then-
Paso. Are there any 4As in El Paso? Not yet, he says. With
No one who's
twinkle of...
at the level to make state at the moment. However, yes.
Who are the
not
2
yet.
programs? Hanks was 85 kids away from dropping to 4A last round. and the El Paso schools are getting smaller.
Isn't Bel Air, weren't they also close?
They might. I think they're a little 5A also. There was another school our West Texas friend had mentioned might drop down to 4A. Do you remember who that was? Because I don't. And we are about to get. This is the year.
Oh, Lubbock Cooper.
Lubbock Cooper.
That wasn't this. I think it's the
in
next,
2 cycles.
Yeah, 2 cycles.
But Hanks could drop down this next cycle, which would be for 2026, right? Because we reevaluate the schools every 2 years.
So that would shake up things for this
Area.
next season.
Yeah. It would shake up 5A in Area A and 4A in Area A.
Oh my goodness!
Because that would be. I mean, then now you have Hanks is a perennial state qualifier from Area A 5A.
6A is going to be very fun next year.
I mean, and 6A is going to be fun. Why? Because which band is going to be 6A next year? Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. Anyway, all right. Is there anything else about UIL area, Aaron, before we wrap up the show? Because we've talked a lot.
I got to give a shout out to Connolly High School, not Pflugerville Connolly.
Oh, okay.
Or Austin Connolly. I guess it's an Austin
It
address.
is an Austin address.
Pflugerville ISD.
But not them.
Yeah, they're out of Waco.
Yes.
They got their first one since 2008.
Wow.
And a little context, like 2022, they got a 4. Then they had some staff switch ups. 2023, 2024, they got 2s. So they immediately showed like significant improvement.
Yeah.
And now they got a 1. Not only they got straight 1s even. So.
Wow. Shout out to Waco Connolly. You know, now that you brought it up, I would like to shout out Estacado High School out of Lubbock, who for the first, this is wild, the first time in the history of their school, right? Like we're talking almost 58 years, 50 years, sorry, like 48 years, the first time they've ever gotten straight 1s, ever. And they have gotten a 1 only one other time before, but it was a 1-1-2, according to the release I think I saw. So that's got to be incredible because you would have to imagine if you're in that program, you're like, we're not getting a 1. We never get a 1.
And you get a 1.
And then they got a 1. Like they just, they literally made history for that school. So
yeah, Estacado, also a shout out to them. They used to be regulars at the Midland Regional. Oh. There was one time that Vista Ridge went and the kids saw like, oh, wow, it's a small band. And then they raised money for them to get like their own trailer.
Wait, who raised money for them?
Vista Ridge.
Like
the band.
Like Leander High School, Vista Ridge, Leander ISD rather, raised money for Estacado High School to get a trailer.
Yeah. And this was like back in 2019 or something.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wait, awesome. Vista Ridge went to Midland? Did they win?
Yeah, they won Midland.
So was that their first time they ever won a regional? Is that their only regional win?
I think it might be.
That doesn't count. Wow. That's awesome. Well, good for Vista Ridge. You know what? I'll count half of that for them. Wow.
Shout out Vista Ridge.
Shout out to Vista Ridge. Shout out. Well,
I'm zoned for Vista Ridge. Not that I plan on having kids anytime soon. But yes, I am.
Both of these things are shocking to me.
I'm zoned for Vista Ridge.
Wow.
I think I'm closer to Cedar Park though. The high school. I'm like basically right in the middle.
Gotcha. I'm not sending my child to the school I'm zoned for. I won't mention it. But my child would go to McNeil because it's the second closest high school to
go
my
Mavericks.
Go Mavs. Go Mavs. The Montoya Mavs is what we'll call them. Well,